Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. There is a natural aristocracy among men. Grounds of this are virtue and talents. Nothing gives a person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. I consider ethics, as well as religion, as supplements to law in the government of man. Determine never to be idle, so no person will have occasion to complain of the want of time. Never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. All, too, will bear in mind this sacred principle, that though the will of the majority is in all cases to prevail, that will to be rightful must be reasonable, that the minority possess their equal rights, which equal law must protect, and to violate would be oppression. Never buy a thing you do not want, because it is cheap. It will be dear to you. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Every generation needs a new revolution. On matters of style, swim with the current. On matters of principle, stand like a rock. Be polite to all, but intimate with few. Where the press is free and every man able to read, all is safe. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure, till you know there is no hook beneath it. I believe that every human mind feels pleasure in doing good to another. Take care of your sense. Dollars will take care of themselves. Every day is lost in which we do not learn something useful. Man has no nobler or more valuable possession than time. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. Truth is certainly a branch of morality, and a very important one to society. I cannot live without books. Think as you please, and so let others, and you will have no disputes. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason to whatever results they led. Never spend your money before you have it. You want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. He who knows best knows how little he knows. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. We never repent of having eaten too little. Pride costs us more than hunger, thirst, and cold. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action, according to our will, within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. I do not add, within the limits of the law, as law is often but the tyrant's will, and always so when it violates the rights of the individual. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. The happiest moments of my life have been the few which I have passed at home in the bosom of my family. Our greatest happiness does not depend on the condition of life in which chance has placed us, but is always the result of a good conscience, good health, occupation, and freedom in all just pursuits. The boisterous sea of liberty is never without a wave. Never trouble another with what you can do yourself. Happiness is not being pained in body or troubled in mind. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. The care of human life and happiness, not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. Don't talk about what you have done or what you are going to do. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. It is always better to have no ideas than false ones, to believe nothing than to believe what is wrong. He who permits himself to tell a lie once finds it much easier to do it the second time. It is neither wealth nor splendor, but tranquility and occupation which give you happiness. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, and philosophy as cause for withdrawing from a friend. Nothing is unchangeable but the inherent and unalienable rights of man. Leave all the afternoon for exercise and recreation, which are as necessary as reading. I will rather say more necessary, because health is worth more than learning.